To start our ERS process for service entry sheets, we will first create a new business partner via transaction code BP. Click on Organization, select the grouping, and then store some dummy data, like the name, also the street, house address information, and so on. By the way, I have another video about the business partner. I will leave you a link in the description of this one. Now, we save the business partner first of all, then we navigate to the change mode. We provide information for the role FLVN00, so the supplier financial accounting. We go into the company code data, click on company codes, create 1010, valid for our supplier, and adopt. Now provide at least a reconciliation account, and also we provide the payment terms. So far so good. Let's save the business partner again, and then we navigate to the role called FLVN01. So the supplier purchasing role, so to say. Click on this one, go to more, purchasing, provide a purchase organization. We provide an order currency, our payment terms, and then we scroll down a bit up until we find the goods received based invoice verification indicator. Select this one, and then further down, select evaluated receipt settlement. And that's it. Let's save the business partner. Next off, we take this business partner and go to transaction /n MRM1. Select the output type ERS, company code invoicing party, and then provide your business partner over here. For the medium, we will say 1, so we want to print the invoice. You could also select 5 to directly send it via mail. For the date, we will say immediately, so number 4, and language is English. Then select the entry, click on communication, provide the output device, and say print immediately. And then save. This is to find the message determination. By the way, I have a whole video explaining you all the customizing behind this message determination in the ERS procedure. I will leave you the link in the description of this one. Now it's time to create a new purchase order via /n ME81N. We insert our supplier, purchasing organization group, and also the company code. Then we scroll down a bit, and over here it gets really important. We will select the account assignment category K, and then you can see here item category. Let's inspect the search help. You can see lots of different item categories. However, we will choose service as we are about to create our service purchase order and then the service entry sheet. We need to provide a short text and a quantity as well as a unit and a plant. Let me just scroll down a bit to the right, provide the plant and also the material group. Now the system prompts us to another section. Let me scroll down a bit again and let's click on the arrow. In this section, we will provide the service number. So the service master must be created beforehand. And this is done via the transaction /o AC01. Here you can see a couple of services already existing in my system. You could create your own ones by just selecting one of the existing ones and clicking on the copy button, like that. Then you need to provide an activity number as well as some more information, as you can see over here. If you want me to make a separate video about this topic, please let me know in the comments. For now, we will take an existing one, like the basic freight or the loading charges. So I will minimize the window, select the search help in my purchase order, and then I will just take the loading charges, click on enter, provide a quantity, let's say 1, and the gross price is 1000, hit on enter. I will provide a cost center, and that's it. We can go back. You can see the system informs me that in case of our evaluated receipt settlement for our service, we need to provide a tax code, as the system will generate our invoice based on the information of the purchase order and also based on the information of the goods received. That's why it's also important that the goods received based invoice verification is selected. I provide a tax code. However, this tax code could also stem from my purchasing info record. I have 2 videos about the purchasing info records. I will leave you a link in the description of this one. We will say save, and the standard purchase order was created. Let's take this number. Now we navigate to /n ML81N. Over here, select other purchase order, insert a purchase order, and continue. Now we will create the service entry sheet for our purchase order. So we are imagining that the actual service, in this case the loading service, was done by our vendor. So this is similar to a goods receipt where we would receive our materials. In this case here, we are stating that we received the service. So we click on create entry sheet based on our purchase order, provide a short text, and then scroll down a bit. And here we provide the service number again. So this is the one we also inserted in the purchase order. And that's it. Our loading charges are added over here. Now we click on this flag over here, accept, and then we save. You can see a new document number was created. We take this document number, and now it's time to actually conduct our invoice generation. So the ERS run via /n MRRL. we provide our goods receipt document, which is in this case our service entry sheet. And for the document selection, we will say for, which is document selection per delivery document service entry. This will decide how many invoices are being generated. In this case, it will be one invoice. However, we could also say that for many purchase orders and service entry sheets, we only want to create one invoice. This would be number 1 over here. We could also say create one invoice per purchase order, per order item, or as we selected, per service entry sheet. Make sure that the test run is selected and then click on execute. You can see it's postable. If no X appears, then this would mean that you need to correct something. And what you need to correct is normally stated over here in the info text. But as you can see, everything is postable, so it's fine. We can click on back, deselect the test run, and execute. And that's it. Now you can see the system generated 2 documents. Our invoice, we can click on this one. That's our invoice generated by the information of the purchase order as well as the goods receipt. In our case, the service entry sheet entered via transaction ML81N. Also from this invoice, we could navigate to go to message header. Here you can see our message. And if you double click on this one and then click on display originals, then the system should display you the generated document. I can't show it to you right now because there's sensitive information. However, you should see the PDF document being generated. Let's go back and back again once more. And also you can see the accounting document. Click on this one and here you can see what the system posted. So in this case also the GRIR clearing account was cleared and we have still our credit to our vendor, and also there's an input tax as an expense, so debited. Yeah, and this marks the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If so, then please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. See you next time.